Hi Aquarius, welcome to your February Love Tarot reading. So Aquarius, we're going to be looking at whatever you need to know at this time, either about your love life or love situation. Let's see what's happening for you. Just going to take it as it comes, so please do keep that in mind. We have the Journey of Love Oracle here, so I'm going to get you some opening messages with this deck, then jump right into your reading. And this is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, heavy placements, cross watchers, male or female, general, collective reading. But welcome in Aquarius, welcome in. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time. If you are new or returning, welcome in, and thank you. My name is Mary, and this is Sunlight Inside Tarot. And keep in mind, Aquarius, all readings should be considered timeless. This is just when the messages come out. And also, happy early birthday. Birthday coming up soon in a few days. All right. I mean, it may be in your birthday season when this comes out, as I record this. Today is the 18th. And may or may not be on the transition, but anyway, happy early birthday, or happy birthday. But anyway, let's get into your messages here. The Pearl Threaded, we have 38, which is 11. And that's 1, and 1s are about new beginnings. While they are 1s are about new beginnings. You want to reduce that. Cosmic Butterfly, 36, which is 9. Almost full circle completion, new beginnings. Angel of Jupiter Awaken, 6, which is a very healing, balanced energy. And God Speaks, 33. 3, growth, expansion, building, rebuilding. I'm feeling like here, Aquarius, you definitely have a connection to somebody because we have that thread. The thread is there, right? And you know how they sometimes say cut the cord or whatever, but this is having that cord, having that thread. A cosmic, you know, it could be just a very energetic connection right now. It feels 5D, cosmic, energetic. But the butterfly is also transformation. Now, things could be transforming in your life, their life. The connection between you could be transforming or changing. Now we have Angel of Jupiter Awaken. I mean, awakenings happening. Jupiter is a very, it's a very good luck kind of energy. You know, it represents the Wheel of Fortune, which is growth, luck, expansion, divine timing, things moving forward in a positive way, growth, expansion, abundance, and prosperity are all associated to Jupiter. And God Speaks is kind of having that connection and the awakening and listening to the universe, right? So let's see, this seems very deep, Aquarius, so let's see what this means and where it's going. And this kind of, so it could have been a missed opportunity. It could be distance, you know, things didn't just work out at a certain time, distance between you, whatever the case may be. But let's see what's going to happen. Let's just jump into the tarot, see what it has to tell us. All right, we have the Easy Tarot, Jonathan D. Easy Tarot to do your reading. And then we have the Romance Angels at the end for some extra messages. All right, Aquarius, what does all this mean for Aquarius? What does all this mean for Aquarius? Let's see. The Fool reverse, that's an Aquarius card. 8 of Pentacles. King of Wands reverse. The Empress. And the Knight of Cups reverse. Okay. Well, it's feeling like a missed opportunity for me because we have that 8 of... Could have been someone you work with at one point, but the King of Wands reverse did not take the lead or was able or capable of doing it for some reason. Knight of Cups, so nothing romantically ever transpired. But also the Empress gives birth to new energy and new beginnings, right? Definitely see you as an Empress, but I can't take this leap of faith. I see you. I have feelings for you, right? But I can't. I won't. It's not right. I can't do it, right? But I see you, and I see who you are, and I see my feelings. And I can't take the leap, though. Yeah, okay, I could see that. I'm saying it that way, and I never do that, except when I do other kind of readings. So I'm feeling like this is like these things this person wanted to say to you that they never said, right? But we do have the Eight of Pentacles here, which could mean this could be the time now where perhaps things could work out now, right? When I first laid that 8 down, I thought it was the 7, and I almost said, well, here's that waiting period with the 7 of Pentacles. But now it's the 8. It's not the 7. So I will mention the signs as I see them, Aquarius. So it could be signs of chart people dealing with. Some signs don't resonate. It's totally fine. You disregard them. Doesn't mean it's not your reading. But you're the first card out here with the Fool. Aquarius, Leo, Libra, Taurus, Scorpio. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so there's the long time coming, very slow moving energy. I could feel it, and that's why I thought the 8 was the 7. But here's the Knight. It's kind of the same thing in a way. All right. Aquarius. So what else do we need to know about this? The situation. It definitely feels like a situation. Like, what do we need to know? What's going on here for Aquarius? Okay, we got the Page of Swords. So even though they're not communicating and there's distance, they still keep tabs, probably on your social media and stuff. Maybe some of you do communicate through social media, but if not, and you wonder, do they ever check my social media, see what I'm doing, whatever? Yeah, they do. They also could be contemplating moves for the very near future, if not right now. The Fool for me is right now in a reading, even though it's reverse. That could mean just a little bit of a delay. Devil. Oh, I don't like that, but let's see. Knight of Swords. Oh, there's a Magician manifesting this. Feels a little chaotic here with the Devil and the Knight. I don't like that Devil there. Hopefully we get the Strength card. That would over trump the Devil, but I'm feeling like this person's going to be very obsessed about this. Like rushing into manifest and very adamant, chaotic, maybe a little obsessed. You know, I'm not feeling it in a bad way. But there's manifesting it right there. But why wasn't it the right time before? Why did it end up being just an energetic connection, right? That's what I want to know. Had to wait for things to align, probably, for the right timing. That's the Jupiter energy. So it could be this person was battling addictions and things like that. It wouldn't have been a good thing. But we do have another Aquarius card. Aquarius, Capricorn, Aquarius. A lot of Aquarius showing up here. Gemini, Virgo. 8 of Cups. Speaking of cups, distance. Yeah. So, I mean, they could have been battling an addiction, right? All right. So let's see. Let us see. Aquarius. Maybe some of you know that. Some of you don't. If that is something. So tell me more here for Aquarius. What do we need to know? Queen of Wands, which is a match of the King, though the King is reversed. So it's still a match, though. Justice. Things had to play out as they should be. And justice sometimes can even be professional help or assistance. Sometimes it's... how can I put this? The law gets involved and somebody has to do, right? 5 of Wands. So there's conflict on the Devil. Yeah, somebody was battling some inner demons, I guess you want to say. Knight of Wands. Two of the fastest knights here. Look at that. Wow. High Priestess. Probably been in no contact or communication, right? But boy, things I think are going to change fast here, rushing in here. Now, it could have been like court ordered or something. This person had to go through, maybe get some help or something like that. If that's resonates for some, it doesn't have to be. But this is definitely things balancing out, alignment, things meant to be, right? Somebody's standing their ground here. So maybe you stood your ground too with this. And maybe you also said, you know, unless you change, you know, I'm done. I mean, it could have been that too. But there's still this connection between the two of you. I mean, so the cord hasn't been cut. It's still there. So let's see. We have Aries, Libra, Sag, Pisces. So you're still energetically connected. But here's the healing, rest, recovery, Four of Swords. So that kind of almost confirms that for some. All right, Aquarius. So let's keep going here. What else do we need to know? Justice also represents balance. Now we got the scales there. All right. Aquarius, what else? Page of Wands, some sort of communication coming in here. Seven of Wands definitely has been a block. Communication about the block. Four of Pentacles, holding back. That also can mean stability, foundation, holding back until that happens. Very disappointing, heartbreaking situation. Five of Pentacles, and there's been a lot of lack. So it could have been a lot of heartache, pain, disappointment, and lack in this past connection. Holding back while a block is being removed. And the communication comes in regarding this block, which seems like it's good news. We got Sagittarius here. Oh boy. Yeah, very, again, slow moving energy. Long time coming. This is very, very slow moving. But usually the night is very stable, grounded, wise, you know, crosses the finish line. So whatever's happening here, this person will cross the finish line. If they have not already. Crossing the finish line for love. That makes sense. So even all through this, now it took a turn. I wasn't expecting something like that to come into the storyline, but you never know with tarot. But things are turning around for the better. I definitely see that with the Jupiter card here, so I do like that. All right, Aquarius, so we're going to do one more roll with clarifiers, see what else we need to know. But if it does resonate, please do like, comment, all the good things. Be greatly appreciated. Then we'll get some romance angels to close it out. All right, what else? Oh, there's the love. It's still there. Two of Pentacles reverse means that a lot of things have been brought into balance, right? There's not so many things, so much going on anymore. Things aren't up in the air anymore. Things are balance. Love here. Sun reverse. It's still a happy outcome and the best energy. It's just a delay. The Sun reverse. Chariot, success, victory, balance, positive movement forward. Could be moving, traveling, relocating. Page of Pentacles, a solid offer. Capricorn, Cancer, Leo. So I think this person, I mean, they may still be in the process of healing right now. We got the Sun reverse, but I feel like this person is in a much better place, right? It coming in with a solid offer. And the Page of Cups. Romantic, sincere offers, apologies, confessions of love, which leads to reuniting. Five of Swords. There was a lot of sabotaging factors at play here. We kind of see that. Six of Pentacles reverse. Things were out of balance for a very long time. But now the wait is over. Seven of Pentacles. There's that Seven of Pentacles. It's in reverse. And here's the big fat change I heard. Big change happening right now. Towers right now for me. For the better, I feel. There's the Emperor. There is the Emperor. So, yeah, standing tall and proud. in control, coming forward, taking the lead. Now is an Emperor. That was in limbo, but there's the Lovers coming, finally coming together, right? Death, so there's an ending. Something's happening here, ending, a solid new beginning, transformation, whatever was happening. It had to do with a lot of heal, rest, recovery, and rejuvenation. So I see things changing for the better. We do have Aries here. Aquarius. All right. So let's get you some romance angels and see what else you need to know. Hopefully that made sense. Sometimes I do it and I go, this don't feel like it makes sense to me. But obviously it probably will to somebody. All right. Romance angels for Aquarius. See what else you need to know, and also everything else you need to know is down below in the description box. Check that out if you'd like to. All the links, all the info, it's all down there. Romance angels, Aquarius. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Yeah, so it's safe to love now. I felt things changing for the better. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Could be, you know, there's been some like difference of like not usual type and things like that. Someone's freed themselves. It's time to take back control of your life. Absolutely, someone's done that. Pay attention to the red flags, signs of questioning. So I do feel like you've seen the red flag, you presented it to this person, and they made the changes. And things are changing for the better now. Codependency, addictions are, oh my God. Seriously, okay, yeah. Yep, so that confirms that too. But things are changing. All right, Aquarius, that's what I have for you. So I do hope that helped, that resonated. Again, everything you need to know is down below. I am wishing you the best, and I shall see you next time.